Hi guys, I'm back. I'm gonna try this again. So for those of you who tried joining me at 3 o'clock and it was just one miserable disconnect after another, I appreciate your patience. I'm gonna try it again tonight. I'm hopping on just a couple of minutes early to check my settings, give things a few minutes to see if we have any broadcast interruptions. So give me a moment and make sure I'm still alive, that I'm alive over here. Make sure I show up on the group page. All right, now there is about a 20 to 30 second delay, so it might take me a while. Oh, it looks like I'm on. Okay, so I am going to first talk to you about a project that I have coming up. It's a project kit that I designed. So I'm going to talk to you about that first, give this connection a little bit of time before I get into the projects, so that, because I recut everything in between since I last saw y'all, and I only have enough supplies to do it one more time. So let me give it just a few minutes and let's see how the connection is. So one of the things that I was watching my business coach, Rhonda Wade, she did a private workshop a couple of weeks, well, I guess about a week or so ago, and she'd made this really, really adorable little gift bag just using lunch bags, which we all have, right? So I designed a really cute and easy class that can be shipped direct to your mailbox, and I'm going to offer that class up through the 18th of the month. I have very, very, very limited kits though available. So let me show you what the kit includes. Let me get my camera turned down and around. Still trying to figure out my Archon mount. It's really, really cool, but it's all these little knobs that I gotta figure out. Okay, so this is the project kit, and it includes the supplies to make these really, really cute little bags. And guys, it literally just takes a lunch bag. I mean, is that not cool or what? And you can lay it flat, store them for a while until you're ready to use them. But what it is you just put some DSP, kind of cut the bag down, put DSP on the front, DSP on the back, and then look at all, you got lots of room to put a really nice little gift inside. Then you can close it up and put a little card on it. So the kit will include supplies to make the 4 bags, which I'll show you here in a minute. It will also include the supplies to make 4 cards, which is some cute fun fold cards. So one of the kits, you'll have enough supplies to make that with the heart, to make this one with the rainbow print and the flowers, this one with the umbrella and the little raindrop paper, and then this one also with the tulip and like the green background. And it will include the clips, as well as a roll, a 10-yard roll of this really cute polka dot ribbon. All right, guys, I think we're good. If y'all can see and hear me well, kind of, if you would comment and let me know, because it looks like we are in business. So if that's the case, I'm gonna get started on our projects. But if you would like that, please just punch gift set kit. It is $25 shipped directly to you. I will if you are interested, you'll need to go ahead and email me, or you can message me, and I will give you the registration link on how to purchase that kit. All right, y'all ready? Let's get crafting tonight, okay? So what this is I'm going to be on tonight, and then tomorrow, hopefully at 3, and then Thursday at 3. And I am doing these 6 projects that were included in the April Stamp Club kit. So today's projects are going to be for the ones that were the peaceful poppies. And what I did is I am using, you'll see that I'm in all the 6 projects this week, I am using the Peaceful Moment stamp set. I just really thought that that went well with all of the projects, and it just has a nice variety of sentiments. I'm going to straighten my camera here just a bit, just to make sure that we're lined up well. I'm going to give it just a minute to load. Hey Gloria, hey Antoinette. Oh, it's good to see you too. Good to see both of y'all. Gloria, I caught yours earlier. That card was amazing. You did an amazing job too. I love that fun fold. All right, so let's go ahead and let's make this card, which is a double easel card. And I am not going to go over all the measurements because you can find that in the files section of this group page, and you can just print that out and follow along. So basically I'm just going to say like big layer, small layer, and you'll know what I'm saying, okay? So I'm going to take this piece of Poppy Parade paper, and I've already scored it in half, and we're going to burnish it, get a nice crease out of it. Then you're going to take a piece of the Granny Apple Green. Now I have cut this one down to 10 1/4 inches, and we're gonna score this piece real quick to get that real cute fun fold. And so I'm gonna get my scoreboard, and we are going to score at 2.5, and again at 5. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold it in. I'm going to burnish it. And then we're going to fold it out. And what we're going to do is we're going to end up with a Z pattern. Okay? So I have prepped the basic parts of my card, but before I actually get into assembling all these pieces, I want to do the watercoloring first so that it has a few minutes to dry before we actually assemble it. So now, if you have never done watercoloring before, it is actually really fun. And there are 2 ways that you can watercolor. So if you have a stamp pad, with your stamp pad, you can take it. Now this is a new style stamp pad, but you can, if you have the old style, you can still do the same thing. So what you do is you kind of, while it's closed, you squeeze it, and then it will make like a little pool in the middle there. And then you can take your aqua painter, and you can just kind of move it around, add some extra liquid to it, make it real liquidy, and then you can paint. Now another thing you can do, which is what I'm going to do tonight, is I'm going to actually use one of my acrylic blocks in my re-inker, and I'm just going to put one little drop on there. Okay. And I'm going to take, I kind of want to protect my table a little bit here, otherwise it might stain it. So I'm going to just kind of blend this in, kind of get it kind of liquefied, and then I'm just going to do just a swash of color over this. And then we are going to let it dry. All right, so I'm just going to set that there. Now to clean the aqua painter, you just brush it back and forth until you get it nice and clear. There we go. All right, so now I have 2 leaves that I want to do. Again, I'm just going to put a little drop. I won't need much for this. And then I'm going to take my 2 leaves. Antoinette, are you doing your Facebook Live tonight? I loved your that nautical one. You are just amazing at scrapbooking. Well, in cards too. But I really have been enjoying your scrapbook pages. All right, so I've done the leaves. We're going to clean the brush real quick. All right, I'm going to set this aside and just let it dry while I assemble the other pieces. So we're going to come back to our card base, and then we're going to take the Granny Apple Green, and then we're going to take the large section, and on the back is I'm going to put my glue. You know what? We're going to go for snail because my glue doesn't want to work right now. It works just as well. Okay, so we're going to put the big, large section on the front of the card. All right, that turned out pretty well. And then next, I'm going to take the large layer piece, and we're going to adhere that onto the large section of the Granny Apple Green piece. Hey, Zelda. Hey, girl. All right, thanks for joining me. Thanks for coming back. All right, so we're going to adhere that to the front, and then we're going to take this smaller layer piece, which if you're just coming on, I'm not giving the directions. So if you don't hear the measurements, it's because they're in the files section. You can print that out and you can get the measurements from there. So we're going to put this on the bottom piece. So now we have our little flap. All right, so what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna stamp using the Peaceful Moment stamp set. I'm gonna stamp the sentiment. These are the moments we'll look back on with joy. Hey Pat, how are you? Okay, now anybody who comes to my class, which Pat, you may be able, and Zelda, you'll notice I use a lot of circles. And the reason I do that is it's much more forgiving when you're stamping sentiments. You don't have to have them lined up as well. Because I don't know, it's just hard when it's like rectangular, getting it lined up just right, but with circles, you got a little flexibility. So I'm going to take, and I'm gonna figure out where the bottom is, and I'm just gonna put some Stampin' Dimensionals just on the bottom section. All right. Okay, so then we're going to put it just on the lower half of the card here. That way it kind of pops up. That's cute. All right, so let's go back and let's check. I think we are pretty good on what I watercolored earlier. Now these elements actually come from the Peaceful Poppies elements. They're already die cut for you and they have kind of a white embossing on them. That's what gives it that, you know, kind of a pop to it. And so they come in like several sheets. I have used so many and I still have a ton that I could still work with. But I'm gonna put a dimensional on the back and then we're just gonna kind of put it off to the side here. And then to put the leaves on, I'm gonna use glue dots for this. Okay, I'm gonna tuck that under. And then one more. I'm doing pretty well, Pat. Thank you. Other than my 3 o'clock trying to get my Facebook Live to work earlier, yeah, I'm doing much better right now. Okay, so our card is done. So anyway, now I'm going to show you what I did for my sample card. What I did is I added a 4 by 5 1/4 Whisper White insert, and then I stamped the flower from the Peaceful Poppies, and that's probably not the name of the stamp set. What is it? Painted Poppies is the name of the stamp set. And then I just colored it in with some Stampin' Blends. So that is our first project. Super easy peasy. This is the second one. This is a little sticky note pad holder. And for this one, I'm gonna need a piece of Blackberry Bliss cardstock. And I need a score in the middle. And for this one, it's gonna be at 3 1/4 and then at 3 5/8. And that will give me just enough lift to be able to put my notepad in. So I have already put some tear tape on here because for this you're gonna really want something a little bit more durable, I guess you'd say, to hold on, to hold the sticky pad on. So we're gonna use tear tape. I don't think that snail would work as well. So I'm just gonna, now you won't be able to probably see it in here, but there is a score line. So I am just bedding this up, putting this right next to the score line. And then we're gonna fold it over. So there's the base. And then I'm gonna take just a square piece of the Peaceful Poppies Designer Series paper, and we're gonna put that on top. Here on the front. Okay, and then this is just a little 3/4 by 3 inch strip of the Blackberry Bliss paper. And we're just gonna put that right down the middle. I may not have cut that long enough. There we go. No, I just didn't have it in the right spot. Okay. All right, so then I cut out a little medallion from the painted. Why is my brain leaving me? Anyway, from the dies that go with the painted poppies. What are those called? It's gonna drive me nuts. Ah, painted label, duh, of course. Okay, so from the painted labels, and I really like that selection. It has a really nice variety of different labels that you can use. So we're gonna put that on with the dimensional. And I forgot I was supposed to paint this. So let me paint this real quick. And then I'm gonna let it dry. And then I'm gonna talk to you about something I have coming up. For those of y'all who live locally, y'all know that I do a bunco, and I have been trying to figure out how we can do it to get back to playing bunco, but online. So I have figured it out. I've actually done played in a group recently, and it worked really well. So I was very pleased. So I am looking to get a test group going here next Tuesday, and I'm gonna put the sign up for that. If y'all aren't on my email list, I'm gonna put the sign up for that on this Facebook group once we're done. So if you are interested in playing bunco online and joining us, maybe you'd be willing to help us test it out so I can get all my settings correct, and also too, just teach you how to play the game and how it works with Zoom. Okay, so I'm gonna let that sit for just a minute. And I'm gonna grab some mini dimensionals. Okay. Oh, thank you, Laura. Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. Yeah, I have another card that we're gonna be doing tomorrow as well as a little treat holder. I'll show you that in a minute. So what have y'all been doing lately while y'all been at home? We have been making masks like crazy. In fact, my husband's in the other room right now. He is cutting more fabric for us to make more masks tonight. We've already made 30 for our office. They are considered an essential business, so they are still working. So to help protect them, we're trying to get a bunch of masks for all our staff members. Okay, then the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to put a little Whisper White Baker's Twine bow right there in the middle. So guys, there you go. Those are our 2 projects for tonight. That is part of the April Stamp Club kit that we did this month. I do have 2 more kits if you are interested that are ready to go. They're ready to be mailed. If you are interested, they are $20 shipped directly to you, and I will provide, if you will private message me, then I will get you the information on how to purchase that kit. So I am done with these projects for tonight. So I'm gonna turn my camera back around and I'm gonna talk to you about the bunco. Hey guys, thanks for hanging in there with me today. I hope you enjoyed the projects that we made tonight. They're a lot of fun. I was kind of a little late coming to the Peaceful Poppies set, but I really like it. I think it's really cool. Okay, so I know some of y'all have already signed up, but I am doing a test group this coming Tuesday, the 14th at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. I could use some help testing that out. So even if, whether you're local or you're long distance, if you want to sign up for that and join us on either learning how to play the bunco, learning how to do it online, just helping me out, just to help me get my settings correct, I would really appreciate that, and I will post that link for y'all down below. So anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all joining me, coming back if y'all tried, hopping on earlier, and I look to seeing y'all tomorrow, 3 o'clock, okay? Y'all take care. Bye-bye.